Ronan Fagan reports from Innovate Wexford Park. Thunderous cheers greeted Wexford's escape to victory at Innovate Wexford Park on Sunday as Rory O'Connor spearheaded Davy Fitzgerald's men, shaking off a determined late Dublin push in a gripping Leinster SHC round-robin duel. Wexford's Shaun Murphy under pressure from Liam Rushe. Source: Tommy Greally, INPHO. While Wexford looked to have a firm grip on matters at 0-18 to 1-10, a 61st-minute Paul Ryan goal triggered a sky blue upsurge which promised a perfect antidote to the Dubs' first-day heartbreak against Kilkenny. But Wexford displayed tremendous defiance as O'Connor swelled his personal tally to 0-12 with a couple of decisive additions in injury time. Dublin led 0-2 to 0-1 after 3 minutes courtesy of a couple of Paul Ryan frees before Wexford began to impose their will on matters. The home side transformed things by 0-5 to 0-2 after 12 minutes as Rory O'Connor led the way with a trio of frees. But Dublin pegged back a 4-2 equalising goal on 13 minutes when intercepting a Wexford clearance which led indirectly to midfielder Ryan McBride netting. The sides shared the next 4 scores before Rory O'Connor regained the initiative for Wexford by 0-8 to 1-4 after 22 minutes. And although Dublin turned the tables by 1-6 to 0-8 through Jake Malone and cornerback Paddy Smith, the Dubs had a massive let-off when Wexford squandered a gilt-edged goal chance after a darting run by Kevin Foley set up Paul Morris. Aidan Nolan with Fionn McGibb of Dublin. Source: Tommy Greally, INPHO. But the locals gained the satisfaction of leading at the break 0-10 to 1-6 after Rory O'Connor posted his 6th and 7th frees of a lively opening period. Dublin regained parity on 1-8 to 0-11 after 38 minutes, but Wexford returned with greater menace, and forged clear by 0-16 to 1-8 on 51 minutes with a string of unanswered scores from Aidan Nolan, Diarmuid O'Keefe, Rory O'Connor, 2 frees, and Paddy Foley. Dublin struck back through Paul Ryan and sub Cian Boland, but that sandwiched Wexford again, being denied a goal as keeper Alan Nolan nullified some danger posed by Rory O'Connor. Dublin then threatened to upstage the model county as Paul Ryan engineered a goal to help dramatically transform matters by 2-13 to 0-18 after 65 minutes. Rising tensions sparked a brief disturbance on the sidelines before Wexford reacted to David Tracy snapping Dublin into a 2-14 to 0-19 lead, as O'Connor levelled from a free. Source: Tommy Greally, INPHO. This before the forward-powered Wexford ahead with a monstrous strike from play, with sub Harry Keogh adding the crowning glory as Wexford emerged ecstatic but hugely relieved to clinch the opening win. Dublin, meanwhile, are now under pressure in the chase for qualification ahead of hosting Offaly before a daunting trip to Galway. Scores for Wexford: Rory O'Connor 0-12, 11 FS, Lee Chin, Padraig Foley, 1 F, 0-2 each, Paul Morris, Jack O'Connor, Aidan Nolan, Diarmuid O'Keefe, Kevin Foley, Harry Keogh 0-1 each. Scores for Dublin: Paul Ryan 1-7, 0-6 FS, 0-1, 65, Ryan McBride 1-1, Jake Malone, Paddy Smith, Cian Boland, Liam Rushe, Danny Sutcliffe, David Tracy 0-1 each. Wexford 1. Mark Fanning, Glenbarntown 2. Damien Wreck, Oilgate, Glenbryan 3. Liam Ryan, Ratherays 4. Simon Donohoe, Shelmliers 5. Padraig Foley, Crossabeg, Ballymurd 6. Matthew O'Hanlon, St. James's, Joint Capt 7. Diarmuid O'Keefe, St. Anne's 8. Kevin Foley, Ratherays 9. Shaun Murphy, Oulart the Bala 10. Lee Chin, Faith Harriers, Joint Cap 11. Aidan Nolan, HWH Bunclody 12. Jack O'Connor, St. Martin's 13. Paul Morris, Burns St. Aidan's 14. Rory O'Connor, St. Martin's 15. O'Connor McDonald, NAOMHENA, subs, 23. Herikio Claubon, for McDonald, 55-22. Cathal Dunbar, NAOMHENA, for Morris, 61, Dublin 1. Alan Nolan, St. Bridget's, 2. Paddy Smith, Clontarf, 3. Cian O'Callaghan, Quale, 4. Bill O'Carroll, Kilmacud Crokes, 5. Shane Barrett, Nafiana, 6. Shaun Moran, Quale, 7. Chris Crummy, Luke and Sarsfields, Capt, 8. Ryan McBride, St. Vincent's, 9. Owen O'Donnell, Whitehall Colmshall, 10. Jake Malone, Quala, 11. Fiontain MacGibb, Setanta, 12. Danny Sutcliffe, St. Jude's, 13. Fergal Whiteley, Kilmacud Crokes, 14. Liam Rushe, St. Patrick's, Palmerstown, 15. Paul Ryan, Ballyboden Street. Endes, subs, 21. Tomas Connolly, St. Vincent's, for Barrett, 43-22. Cian Boland, St. Oliver Plunkett, Owen Ruad, for Whitley, 43-23. David Tracy, Quale, for O'Carroll, 51-24. Ronan Hayes, Kilmacud Crokes, for O'Donnell, 60-25. Paul Winters, St. Bridget's, for McGibb, 60. Referee, Colm Lyons, Cork. The 42 is on Instagram. Tap the button below on your phone to follow us. Limerick, begin Munster campaign in flying form with 6-point victory over Tipperary. Strong finish powers Cork Miners from behind. Munster opener win over Clare.